Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last season's national champions, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play looking to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Catch is made down the middle. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. They draw first blood in this national title game. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Goff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. There's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Richardson. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They'll try a pass here. This time a completion. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. His throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It's a quick grab. And he's run out after a big gain. Now that's been set up for a first down and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Demon Deacons will line up here on first down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the point after is right down the middle. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Golden Gophers will crank up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Golden Gophers have 1st and 10 here.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half.
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Point after, not right through. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Sends the offense back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense that you can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. The shotgun running play call. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He escapes the pocket. The sure hands. It's Richardson. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to throw again. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. And the Demon Deacons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking to scramble. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Glenn. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. 5-yard gains over 2nd and 5.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hilton.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Offense getting set, second down play here. I'll flip back to the QB. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Demon Deacons will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Glenn. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Up play action. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Minnesota. And they jump on top here in the second half. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10, and they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. He decides to keep it here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run here. Let's it go. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. Then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Golden Gophers will have to punt this one away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The offense is set up with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. No running. Headed off to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On the move now. Nice grab. It's Richardson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Demon Deacons looking to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Adds 6 more points to the total. Extra point try coming now. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Slides the quick throw. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the Golden Gophers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
That's tough in his defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And they're trying to punch it in here. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Brought to the sideline, but just a short gain. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down, 4th quarter, game on the line. And you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Minnesota.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Looking for a gap. It's Goff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And the Golden Gophers will look to convert here on 4th down. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers.